Yo, what's good? Quick review for July 4th. Um, I probably could be unpacking right now, but I'm tired. It's late. I'll unpack tomorrow. I'm just tired. Want to rip through this. Um, Today was pretty cool night. Couple things happened that just lined up perfectly. Got a skate sharpened. It felt awesome. I'm like in the 7/16 right now. My legs are in a good spot right now. Pretty much my entire body's in a good spot right now. My kind of left forearm magically healed itself, as everything kind of seems to. And then I was waiting to get my skate sharpened, and I'm looking around, and they have jocks in stock. And a couple weeks ago I had bought. Backstory: just for way too long, my can was completely just torn through in the middle, and so it would just move all over the place, get stuck on my leg, rub. Sometimes I do crossovers, and it would literally just get stuck on my leg, and it would just stop me from doing a full crossover, and it would impact my skating. And I just realized how stupid that is now that I didn't get a replacement. Now that I finally have a good one, and I can actually do crossovers, and I feel so good out there. But anyways, a couple weeks ago, I had finally said, my can completely busted through. It couldn't even hold the jock couldn't even hold the can up anymore. So I had to buy one, and they only had smalls in stock, and it was in this, the crappy. It wasn't in like the spandex material. It was in like the loose material, and there was only a small. It was only $30. I'm like, hey, I'll buy it. Whatever, it's $30. It would rub. In order for me to open my hips up fully, I actually had to just completely cut it down the middle, and it still couldn't. And then so I'm at the skate sharpen place today. I look, and they have the spandex ones in stock in my size. Pretty pricey, $90, but I picked that guy up, and holy smokes, like, there's no rubbing. I have new socks, new jock, and it just feels so easy to move out there. And it's such a stupid thing that I just waited for so long for something that's $90 that impacts my crossovers, that impacts my speed, which is my best asset. So just super silly that I didn't do that earlier, and I guess I learned my lesson. But so that was perfect. And then had a game tonight, and the team we were playing, they have a couple like really good guys who played pretty high level. And I'm looking around, and I'm warming up, and I see them warming up, and I'm like, okay, all three other good guys are here. Like, this is gonna be a fun, pretty tough game. And then there's this guy in like Oilers gear. I just saw him from behind. I just assumed it was like some junior players gear or something. So whatever. Then we go to have the face off, and the guy's playing left wing, and I'm like, oh, why? That's Evander Kane. Why the heck is he out here? That was the Oilers guy. So I mean, it's just a fun experience to play against a player of his caliber. Like, even regardless of how far I do or don't make it in hockey, it's just 5 years ago I wasn't even playing hockey, so I never would have thought I'd be in the position to play against a current NHLer. It's pretty good, even though it's just rec hockey, summer league. It's still fun, and I love stacking myself against good players like that. And I mean, you could tell he was letting off early. They got a lead. He went back to D, and then we had a big comeback. And then in the third, they loaded up their lines, and he was trying. And I mean, we shut him down pretty good. Obviously, it's non-contact, so he's not going full on the forecheck, just hammering you into the boards. But this was a huge win for us, down 3-0 early in the first, and then to pull off a 7-5 win. And he was getting pretty mad, and their good players were getting pretty mad. They weren't too happy to win, and or they weren't too happy to lose, I mean. So it's a super good team effort, and yeah, very happy with my play too. The thing that's really promising, past week or so is, I've been practicing my shot a lot. The shooting pad's been out for a while, and I'm shooting a lot, and now I'm actually starting to beat goalies clean. And that happened again today. Their goalie's pretty good as well. I walked down the right side, went right by a guy, ripped one post in. And then late in the game, we're on a PK, offensive zone face-off. I win the draw. Demon takes the shot. I tip it in. We take a 6-5 lead, and then I score an empty net goal, just out hustling Evander, Kane, and one of their other players. So super happy with that. Yeah, the shot is something I'm pretty happy with, and I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm using a non-flexed out stick. So I'm still like, okay, what do I do with these sticks when they get flexed out? They're just so frustrating to deal with. But yeah, another little baby step in the journey here. The skates felt good. I'm cuddling to the middle more, and now I just got to keep building on this, keep getting stronger, faster, being able to receive passes with my head up, play with my head up. But super fun game, and yeah, fun to play against people who are at the top of the sport. So will I ever get there anywhere near? Who knows? But just a fun experience all around, and that's about it. Peace.